Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. I'm Kateesha. Today we're going to be watching this video from Not Enough Nelson's. I watched a little bit of it and Tiffany just makes me mad. She annoys me with how she exploits the kids and their stories and everything they've gone through, exploits other people. Also, she can get views on a video and make money. So, thought I would just watch this, give you my opinion, and yeah.
This goes out to birth mothers out there who have placed their child up for adoption. We're just really grateful for the effort that you tried to give in our lives and just how we can love them and appreciate them. And I wanted to start out with my own mom. Her name is Kathy and she is amazing. My kids all call her Grammy, so at our house she's Grammy, but she is an amazing
Yeah, that's normal.
mom. I grew up on land just kind of like this, and we had horses and we had animals, and it was just such a beautiful way to grow up. I love my mom and dad so much. Some of my most fondest memories that I've actually carried on to my kids.
Does anyone remember these thingies from Coles? Can you see them? This one. Is this supposed to be water? So this is an avocado. And I think this is milk. I don't know. This one's an egg. It's cute.
Sing me that song you guys hear me sing when I wake up the kids in my morning routines.
She doesn't sing. She only does things for the video. But she is not being filmed. She actually doesn't do anything.
Wing on the left and wing on the right. That song came from my cute mama. Another tradition that I've carried on.
I'm pretty sure it came from someone else first, but whatever.
Has given me is mommy-daughter dates. And I have to tell you a little story. One time when I was in, I think it was 7th grade, I had wanted to be this certain style, and it was like the ZZ Top Girl style. So my hair was crazy.
This is the story that she was telling the other day in that thing where her sock was dirty.
I'd wear like little skirts and I'd wear socks with high heels in 6th grade. Yeah, I really wanted that look. And my mom, she gave me all the stuff for that look. Like for Christmas, I asked for it and I had it all, right? And one morning I was getting ready. It was kind of dark and I put on these socks, and they weren't like the socks that folded over. They were like big, kind of like gym socks, but I thought it's fine. I'll just scrunch them down.
What are gym socks? Okay, so in the story that she just told in the other video, she said that she couldn't find any socks, so she went to her parents' room and got her dad's socks. So if this was a real story or really happened, why are you changing the details?
The style back then to scrunch down your socks. And I put on my high heels and I went to school. And it was just a horrible day.
Leah has a mohawk. I'll take a picture so I can put it in. You got it. Okay. I will put that picture of Leo with his little mohawk in there.
Just everything was going wrong. And one of the things that went wrong is right in the middle of the hallway, I literally, my bag fell and all my books went all over the ground. And so I sat there and I'm picking up.
Oh no, that was the worst day you had in high school? Really? You dropped your books on the floor?
Books, I'm putting them away in my bag, and I look down and my sock that's poking out of my high heel shoe literally had grass poking out of it. Like shards of grass were poking out of my high heel.
Oh.
And I somehow put on my dad's socks that he had mowed the lawn in, I think the day before. It was the worst.
I don't understand.
Right as I noticed my socks, I look up and the whole hall had cleared of people, and I saw...
That's not how you told the story in the other video.
girl walking towards me, and she was wearing these little white Keds and this little light blue.
What are Keds? They say the same thing in the office as well. Like, I'm assuming it's a type of shoe, but like, what is it? I can't be bothered getting Google and Googling it.
Skirt and this simple little shirt, and her hair was just simple, and she just looked so put together and so cute. I just felt so disheveled and just sad, and so I ended up getting picked up from school. And
oh my god, maybe you were just a teenager and you were having a hormonal day, and it was just one of those days where nothing was going right. I still have those days. Like, what the hell are you saying, Tiffany? Fucking moron.
Out in the car, and I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I really don't like my style. I feel like I'm just not even cute. And here she is, just a few months after buying me all these fun clothes to have this style for Christmas. And she's like, why? And I said, I don't know. And I told her about that girl, and she said, you know what? Let's take you shopping. And she brought me.
Her hands are weird. They're so long and like claw-like. I don't know, like dinosaurs?
And I was able to get one cute outfit, and it was a lot like that girl I had seen.
See, in the other one, she said her mum bought her whole new clothes.
And I felt so cute in it. And it just so happened that that night was a party, and I felt so confident and cute to go to that party, and that's where I made a bunch of the new friends.
What about the shoes? Remember the story about her not having shoes, but there was a whole bunch of shoes outside, so she put some shoes on and then she quickly took them off so it looked like that she had shoes? What about that?
I would have throughout all of like middle school and even high school comes down to that one day that my mom listened to me and listened that I felt just not cute and disheveled and sad, and that she was willing to do that for me. And so I hold that memory dear to my heart, and I just love my mama for listening to me.
Just imagine that you go to school and the hardest day that you have at school is you drop your bags, like you drop your school bag and all your books fell out and you have grass in your sock. Just imagine that's the hardest day that you've had in high school. That's the hardest thing you've ever had to go through in school.
Time. Next, I want to talk about grandmothers. I hold this rose. This is a Tiffany rose. And how I know that this is a Tiffany rose,
because the gardener told me,
is my cute grandma. We called her Grandma Great, but her name was Delma. She actually used to have
Dahmer, like Jeffrey Dahmer?
Beautiful flowers and
the hell happened to the color?
Roses all over in her yard. And one time she called me over and said, smell this rose. And I smelled it, and it smells so good. And she said, guess what? And I said, what?
Well, yeah, generally when you smell flowers, they do smell really nice. So, what the hell?
This rose is named after you.
The rose is named after you. So the rose was invented after her?
The Tiffany rose. So I'm sure the rose came a long time before I was born.
Exactly. It wasn't named after you, idiot.
I always thought this rose was named after me because of my cute grandma, and I love her. And all of you grandmas out there, you're such a huge part of your grandchildren's life. Just know that what you say to them and how you build them up and how you treat them lasts a lifetime. I still think
and if you're a real grandparent, you don't exploit them. Just remember that.
about things that my grandmother taught me, and just the sweet way that she was about me. And I feel a lot of confidence from how she treated me. And, you know, I'm 48 now, and so it lasts a lifetime.
Tiffany, your ages are not adding up. Tiffany, your age is not adding up. How old are you? You look like you're 55.
So good job to you grandmas out there as well. Mothered them. I have someone in our life, I won't mention her name, but she is
But I'm going to tell you every little detail.
amazing. She has been a lot of my children's and my therapist for the past 5 years, and even though she has never had the chance to be married and be a mother in traditional terms, she has mothered and helped my children so many times.
Is that because you don't do it?
so many difficult and hard things with trauma and just kind of the stuff that's yucky and hard that you deal with in your life.
That you put all over the internet?
Experience that. She has been there for them and have helped them, and she's helped me so much to just kind of like walk through in my mind how to best be the best mother to my children. And so,
well, I'm pretty sure you need to get a new therapist then, because you are a terrible mom because you exploit your kids and put their adoption story and their medical stuff all over the internet. So yeah.
My heart. So I wanted to say happy Mother's Day to a very special set of mothers out there. Those who are longing to be a mother. And it just has, this is a tender story to my heart.
What is this video? Like, what is she talking about?
I didn't probably think I'd ever share this,
but I'm going to share it anyway because I want views and I want money. So,
It's really cool how it happened. At Christmas time, I was driving down the road. I was just going to run an errand, and I just said a prayer in my heart. I really wanted to help others this year. We have been helped many times, and I kind of just went.
Unfortunately, they probably have been helped because for some reason, the universe loves to reward gross people like this instead of people that actually need help.
Through and basically told Heavenly Father, I really want to help a family that's struggling, that can't provide Christmas for their family, and I really want to help someone who's struggling to get into an.
You know what you could have done then? Gone to one of those shelters. I'm not sure what they're called in America, but they have places like that that have like Christmas Day stuff, and you could have donated money, or you could have gone to the shops, bought a whole load of gifts and donated them to those places so the kids can have presents. Oh my God, imagine that.
Or a home to be able to pay that deposit down, and I really want to find somebody that I can help be able to afford in vitro because it's super costly.
I'm sorry, but she is not 48 or 49, however old she's supposed to be in this video. She looks like 55. And I know somebody's called me like 65, which, you know, for 65, I'm doing pretty good. No wrinkles. You know, I don't even have any forehead wrinkles, so.
And if that's the only way that they can have children in their lives and money standing in the way, that just breaks my heart. And so I just kind of said that prayer and I went about and did my thing. And you guys, I kid you not.
I kid you not.
I think it was like 24 hours. I had found a family that really needed help. I had found a couple that was really struggling to get into a house, and a really cool.
She put it on Craigslist. She's like, I'm looking for people that I can help to put a video up.
Thing happened. A guy came over. He was working on our low voltage in our house. He's worked
low voltage. What?
A lot of times, and he was there working, and I needed to upload something on my phone, so he was just kind of standing by me, and he just suddenly said,
it was weird.
Got an email today.
He was just kind of standing by me. Hang on.
In our house. He's worked for us a lot of times, and he was there working, and I needed to upload something on my phone, so he was just kind of standing by me, and he just.
What? So you were just like standing there on your phone while this dude is just standing here staring at you? Like, I know she comes up with these really stupid stories that don't make sense, but that one's weird. Like, do you not think of these stories before you tell them? Because that one's stupid. Like, that dude was trying to look at your phone.
And they said, I got a good email today, and I'm like, what was your email? And he proceeded to tell me about this email that he received, and without sharing too many details, because this is their own private story.
Yeah, so without sharing too many details, but I'm going to now tell you every single detail that happened, so yeah.
It was about in vitro, and that he would be able to do in vitro. He needed to come up with some money.
Oh my God, so I'm not going to share any details, but it's about in vitro, and they're going to do in vitro, but they couldn't afford in vitro. But I'm not going to tell you any details, so that's what it's about.
Literally, the second that he said that email had anything to do with in vitro, it was like, I just got this huge feeling come over me, like, this is the individual, this is the family you are supposed to help with in vitro. And so we were able to do that, and they were able to have success, and she's actually pregnant.
Wow. So I'm not going to share any details, but the in vitro was successful, and now she's pregnant, and she's going to have a baby. But I'm not going to share any details.
And so I'm so happy for that family. And my heart just goes out to all of you out there that have struggled with infertility in their lives. And I just want to wish you a very special Mother's Day. And I just pray for you and your families that whatever will be, and that you will be able to construct your family however it is supposed to work out, whether that's through being able to do in vitro or through adoption. I have just found that, at least in my life, that things work out how they're supposed to work out and great miracles happen. And so my heart goes out to you, and I hope that great miracles can happen for you in your life. I also just want to say my heart goes out to all of you out there who have endured a miscarriage like my sweet Cass and Josh did this year.
That's not what I was expecting.
She filmed so much of this crap, and I'm pretty sure half of it was fake. So, and I don't even care if I say that and it annoys some of you. Half of this shit that she filmed was fake. Just hold on. I need to cry, but just let me set up my camera so I can start crying. Yeah, set my camera up. Now let's start crying.
That was supposed to be exciting.
Oh.
And it wasn't. I was just sad.
He's just like, can we go now? I want to go play Xbox.
He pretty much just said that. I don't even know if he got on film, but
I don't know if we got it on film. What?
pretty much just said that we should probably know that this is going to end the miscarriage, which is probably the worst thing you want to hear. I was getting scared and we couldn't hear a baby's heartbeat, and I was like thinking, this can't be real, this can't be real, it's gonna be there, and then it just never was.
That was so difficult.
Weren't you like only 4 weeks? That's like, what?
So hard, and just know that like there's a plan for you and everything's going to work out how it should. That leads me right into the story of my 9 adopted kiddos. So I would like to
Oh my god, stop saying the fucking word kiddos
out there. And first I'll invite my cute Navy to come over here and help share this message. This goes out to birth mothers out there who
She doesn't want to be there. She doesn't.
have placed their child up for adoption and who have been beautiful birth mothers that have brought them into the world. And so in Navy's situation,
She is forcing these kids to sit through this, which is disgusting. But what if they don't want to talk about this and deal with all this? What if they don't want the world to know that they're adopted or their adoption story or anything like that? Like, they don't get a choice. The mother is yet again taking the choice away from them.
her mom is a beautiful woman who I got to know really well for several years, and she's an amazing person.
See, she's talking about her birth mum. What if Navy does not want to talk about her birth mum? What if Navy has her own personal feelings about that and doesn't want to talk about it? Like, and you're taking that choice away from her and talking about it on the internet, putting it out there for everyone. 2.7 million people viewed this. So now they all know this. But Navy didn't get a choice. Her adoption stuff is out there for everybody to know.
And my heart goes out to those who struggle with addiction, because that can be
Oh, that's nice, yeah. Put the addiction thing in there too. That's really, really nice, Tiffany. It's really good.
very crippling. And sadly, it creates an environment.
See, Navy, you can tell in her face, she is uncomfortable. She doesn't want to be sitting there. She doesn't want to be listening to this stuff about her birth mom and addiction and all this. But Tiffany is doing this for the video. Tiffany will do anything for the video. She doesn't care how it makes her kids feel. But Navy doesn't want to do this. Like, Navy probably, and I guarantee, has her own set of feelings towards her birth mom, because, like, that is her mom. And this asshole Tiffany is exploiting this story for her own personal gain.
or you're not able to be the best mom that I know that you could be. And so this is a happy Mother's Day to you for trying and for bringing that child into the...
So then why don't you say that personally instead of putting that on the internet? If she really means a lot to you and you became really good friends with her, why don't you give her a call or send her a card or something like that? Why did you have to put it on the internet, Tiffany? Why did you have to tell 2.7 million people? Why couldn't you have just given her a call and said, I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry that you went through whatever you went through, but I appreciate you so much for giving us Navy. Why don't you do that instead of telling the world everything?
I know Navy. What would you say to your birth mom if you could?
Now she's forcing her to talk. What if she doesn't want to?
On her happy Mother's Day.
I really do love you, and I hope that things are going well for you.
Love it.
See, she has been forced. She was forced to say that. I don't care. You can comment whatever you want. I really don't care. Navy was forced to say that. She didn't want to say that. And you can see it on her face. You can see it with the way she spoke. And she didn't want to say any of that. But she was forced to do that because Tiffany wanted to make a video.
Awesome. Okay, and we are going to talk a little bit about the birth mom of the 6 kiddos that are all brothers and sisters in our family. So
6. Oh, they're all related? Oh. I'm sure that there is a video somewhere in there if I wanted to know the whole story about the birth, the adoption story, everything. I guarantee there is a video in there. I could bet my bank, whatever $30 is in my bank right now, I could bet money on it.
biological brothers and sisters in our family. So that would be Lily, Sadie, Luke, Delaney, Elsie, and Beckham's mom. So sadly this year, Amy passed away. We won't really go into...
She has no right to do this. Like, I know this was from last year. Obviously, I've just started this channel. But I really don't like Tiffany. I really don't. And this video is the most disgusting video. It's worse than the one that she made them do, that fashion show thing that was forced them to do. But this one is disgusting. She is exploiting other people's stories, not the kids, other people.
You tell about how, but it was tragic and super sad and super hard.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell any details, but I'm going to proceed to tell you details.
So we've kind of dealt with it all in different ways, but we just wanted to take a moment in this video to let her know, because I firmly believe that she's watching from the other side. She used to watch you guys' videos.
Yeah, and she's probably watching you exploit her children, and she is disgusted by it.
All the time, and she is probably hearing this, and I just wanted her to know how much we love you and how grateful we are that you went through 6.
Oh my God. Tiffany, you and your fake crocodile tears. I'm not going to say what I want to say. But you are, I have a list of words here that are different from disgusting. So let me just pick one. You are vile. Tiffany, you are vile.
That you went through 6 pregnancies and had these babies. Beautiful babies, and we're just really grateful for the effort that you tried to give.
I'm not going to tell any details, but I'm going to proceed to put photos of her all over this video. What? What the fuck?
Because it was pretty recent, but I just wanted Amy to know that we love her and that we in our home speak kindly of her and that her efforts that she tried, and Do you have anything that you would say if Amy was sitting on the other side of that?
It's disgusting to make them talk about this. They, again, like Navy, will have their own feelings about their birth mom. But in this case, it's a bit different because I'm assuming Navy's birth mom is still alive. Unfortunately, their birth mom has passed away. Yet she is making them talk about her. And I'm sure that they feel a certain way, but they don't get to feel that way, like, privately. She is forcing them to put it on the internet.
What would you say? Yeah.
So she's forcing them to talk. Like, what if they don't want to talk about their trauma? What if they don't want to talk about it?
Going through pregnancy at your age would be pretty difficult. So
A lot on your body.
yeah. So we're really grateful for what you did give and for what you tried to give. My heart breaks for all of you birth moms and dads out there that have struggled with addiction throughout your life.
So I'm not going to share any story, but then I'm going to proceed to talk about addiction. Oh my God, Tiffany, can you just shut your mouth? You say something and then 2 seconds later you contradict yourself by saying something else. You're a moron. Like, honestly, you are so stupid.
Offer a special prayer to all of you out there. If you
Oh my God, you don't even pray. Stop it.
struggled with addiction, that it's something that you can beat and that you can get help with. And we're grateful for those of you who have tried and who have beat it. And we're grateful for, birth moms. We're so grateful for adoptive moms who, like me, who have brought in beautiful children and who have create a family that can be forever, and that you have put your heart out there and loved them.
No, you are grateful that you were able to get all of these children and exploit their stories, put them all over the internet, and make millions off of them. That's what you're grateful for.
Sometimes I know it's really difficult to be an adoptive mom because sometimes a lot of the anger that our kids feel from what they've been through in their life and the trauma they've experienced in their life, a lot of times that is let out on us. And so from one adoptive mother to another, I just want you to know that you are doing enough and you're doing your best, and just keep trying and loving. And I think eventually all of our kiddos, whether they're birth kiddos or adopted kiddos, will know how much we love
Stop saying kiddos.
them, and will know how hard we've tried to help them in their lives. So
Happy Mother's Day to all of you different kinds of mothers out there. We love you so much. Thanks for
No, Tiffany, you're an idiot. She's like, I'm not going to tell a story, but then I'm going to tell you everything. And then just tells you the whole goddamn story. Whenever I watch Tiffany do something, it makes me mad because she is one of the worst. That's my opinion. And you can't change my mind about it. She is disgusting. She is vile. I'm trying to not say disgusting because I say that all the time. So I've found a new set of words. So she's vile. She's a vile human being. And I really don't like her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, if you watch this video, I really do appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, all that, it would really help me out. But that's it for today. So thank you. Bye.